Sup legends, vegan bone broth, that's what we're doing today. It's been amazing having you guys respond to everything and ask me, for ideas and I guess advice, but what's really interesting is the craze about broths these days, using the collagen and all those kind of things from the bones and how they're said to be really good for you, particularly, for anti-inflammatory properties. Really awesome as well if you've got heart-related issues and all those kind of things. Great fats for the joints and particularly good for the skin, the hair, those kind of things as well. What's cool about a vegan bone broth, and it's called a bone broth I guess to have that still typical health-related concept about it, is that you can get all these kind of things, plus the nutrients are better absorbed because it doesn't have the same acidity to it that would cancel out through the kidneys as you would if it was an animal product. So I thought I'd give it a go. For the past month, that's what I've been doing. And I've been loving it because what I do is I get up in the morning, instead of having a green tea, I've got myself a big broth that I can just scoop out of, and it's really, it's light, but it's really flavoursome, gets my day going, I'm full of energy. And I'm also going to bring you guys another episode on 3 ways to use this bad boy. It's become like my substitute for a second coffee. And I just started out by chopping up celery, some kale, so you can use any green leafy vegetable you want. And I also chopped up some parsley just for a bit of zest and freshness. There's no rules, obviously apart from the vegan concept, but if you're creating a broth of anything, it's just effectively putting it all into a pot. I also sliced up an onion, and then I had all my ingredients ready for what I was going to put in. I kind of went through my fridge and kind of had a look at what I had, and only wanted to buy a few things to see if I could change it up. So I caramelized the onion and the celery to the point where I wanted the celery to be a little bit translucent, a little soft, before adding in some turmeric, because I know how much that is just an earthy flavour. I love it. Plus it's a really strong antioxidant, and it's probably the best spice for you in general. And then I covered that with some water, added some bay leaves, a little element of natural awesomeness. Before bringing that with some soy sauce, or you can use, I use tamari actually, it's gluten free, and I just put that in there, threw a couple of tablespoons and just seasoned to taste. So then I brought that to a simmer before adding in some wakame, which I had pre-soaked. Now wakame is, what's awesome about it is it soaks up so much valuable content in the water. It's a seaweed. The Japanese have really been using it for ages. It's been used for medicinal purposes. It's got a natural sweetness to it, which is seriously next level. And what I did from there is I just drained that, and rather than go through a strainer, I used my hands because I wanted to still absorb some of the natural water juices that it kind of contained within the bowl. So I put that into the pot, and I added in the kale as well. And then this is where I thought the dish went to a whole new ballgame by adding in the miso paste. It's like a meatiness that cannot be explained through a vegetable. I just find it amazing. So it's pretty wicked. A fermentation process, so it's really good for your gut lining as well. If you're sick, I recommend it. It's amazing for your digestion as well. And then I just kind of brought that back to a simmer. I allowed it to do its thing for 45 minutes. You can kind of take it as long as you want, and usually for what I do is I leave it on the stove, and it lasts me, a week, and so over the course of the week it just magnifies in flavour. Usually a broth takes up to a minimum of 24 hours to really develop those epic flavours, but being the vegan one, it's seriously amazing pretty soon. So then, it's kind of a matter of what you want. From there, I like, you can drain it all off and rid all the, the solids, but I think some of those leafy greens just add an extra texture to it that I just love, and so I kind of put I don't have a ladle yet in New York City, so I'm just scooping it in using my mug, and from that's what I do every morning. So wake up in the morning, bring it back to a simmer, scoop up my mug with it, and now you guys, this is where it is, right here and now. So guys, I'm going to bring you 3 ways to use this vegan broth, but if you just want to have it as an alternative for your tea, it's very good for you, but most importantly, it's next level. Let me know what you think, guys. Give me a like if you want some more of this kind of thing. Subscribe, and also tell me what it is you are after, if you need some nutritional advice, anything. But anyway guys, this is seriously amazing, and you should not miss out on it. It's so simple to create. Oh, seriously, my coffee situation's in trouble. Check your legends.